Donald having issues with the Discord again?
It sounds like it. He said he'd give it a shot, but he was in Skype. His problem is he just can't talk. Like he can hear, but he can't do anything else.
Hmm.
So I'm not quite sure what causes that. Somebody said it was in the delay or something where it doesn't pick up your first couple words, but now lately he hasn't been able to say anything, let alone just a few words. He was logging in to come pick me up over here in Cobalt Scar, so hopefully he can still get in.
Okay.
And then I'll start running over there. And those of you guys who are just joining us tonight, hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Everquest Old School. I'm AC Gamer, and I am here with Shix.
Hello, hello.
And we are going to be running over to Chardok here fairly soon. Maybe in the next 30 or 40 minutes, we'll start forming up everybody together and see if we can take on some of the Royals for an epic. I don't know. You said you got some friends, or was that Two Link? Two Link said he had some aftermath, right?
To Link, and I did talk to Octo. He said he might come out.
That would be amazing. Yeah, we definitely need a few more people. But yeah, we're going to try Royals, guys. We're going to see if maybe we can pull the guy I need for my epic. And then after we're done, if we got a few people who want to stay around and kill some stuff, we may try going over there and camping the pipe, because I believe we have a few monks that require that or need that for a fashion quest or something, right? I think you needed it, and Octo, and
Octo, I think, needs it for his actual epic, and I probably won't do the robe again.
oh, so you're not even going to get that because it doesn't stack with the haste, but it stacks with that other buff that you get, right?
Yeah, but that's a lot of work, man. That first part's. Once I got all that, it was the rest of it was easy. The fights were easy. It was getting all the points up to that first robe
Uh, you,
or second robe.
I mean, now that you're a high enough level and you got a few friends you can call in, you could just kill one of the brothers and get
That's
that part
true.
done. And then all you need is the
Yeah.
pipes. So, I don't know. It might be something to think about, something to put on the back burner. And if, it pops up and you happen to get one of the pieces, you'll probably be more inclined to get it then because you already have part of it done.
Right.
I have not heard back from Nono yet. Cypher still having issues with his connection too?
He was, but I moved Flip over here, or ported him over, so he is close. He's offline now, but his character's close to Chardok.
Let me send him a tell. So we're a little all over the place today. This is what it looked like earlier when I logged on and everybody was kind of having issues or not going to be here, and then you guys sent out that text letting me know that Nana was on, and it looked like Chupa was even showing up, and Chupa had just sent me a message saying he was deathly sick, so I did not expect to see him on.
Yeah, he's been sick for a couple days.
And I know he was saying that his kid was, and maybe he caught it from him. Pneumonia, right?
I'm not sure what the deal is, but I know he was pretty miserable yesterday and still today.
Yeah, they could definitely take it out of you. I mean, I know what that's like. I got it a couple times in my life, and do not look forward to ever getting that again. But I guess it can happen. I mean, with the weather the way it is, I believe it was snowing where like Tara and I think Chupa said the same thing. It was snowing where he was at all of a sudden. I mean, winter is gone and summer is right around the corner, and yet they're still getting snow. It's kind of wacky weather, if you ask me.
Yeah, we got snow Monday.
Oh my god. Must be nice. I mean, I would love to see some snow, but that must be horrible for you guys, right? You guys are probably fed up with it and you want to get a little bit of sunshine in there.
Yeah, and nice warm weather would be nice. We did have a day where it was 75 degrees, and then 2 days later it snowed.
No, dude. This sounds like what it's like over here for us. Now, we're not getting the snow, but we are going back and forth from extremely hot to like mildly cool sometimes, which is, you can't really pass up the mildly cool, but yeah, I would like it if it was one or the other. That yin yang back and forth between each other can play havoc with your systems and get people fairly sick. I'm not hearing back from anybody. I may just get a dial port and run it. This kid, yeah, we are getting ready for the Chardok raid. Maybe 20, 30, 40, 50 minutes before we're all set up and going. We do got some difficulty with people's internet not working right tonight. Looks like even Nonal is having some issues with his internet. Cypher is having that little internet bug again. Chupa is really, really sick, and Tara has not logged on yet, so we're having a couple of no shows, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. Now, it does sound like Octo might be able to show up, and Two Link has said that Aftermath does not mind coming out and giving a hand. So with that help alone, we probably will be able to do Chardok, but we're gonna see if we can get as many friends and viewers into it as possible. So if you guys want to come and join us, you're more than welcome. In the meantime, the video may not be as exciting because we're just getting started and nobody's on the call. You know, we are in Discord, so you guys are welcome to join us over there too if you want. But
Looks like Nano is on with Princess now.
oh, okay, so he's finally gotten back into the game. He must be having issues. Cypher is not replying, so he might be AFK for a bit. Should be interesting though. I mean, I've only done Chardok a few times with the gang, and we've never gone into the Royals. So since I've been back on P99, we have not gone and killed those guys. So it should, I don't know, be interesting. Let's actually look at the stats on the Overking to see what he entails. Now, he is a level 65 Cleric, which means he's going to complete heal himself, I'm sure. Despite being the king, he is rather tame opponent as compared to the queen, so he's not nearly as uber as she is. He has 551 AC, which is not that bad. He does have 34,500 hit points, which kind of sucks, and his damage per hit is 320 to 635, and he attacks 4 times per round. So, yeah, you're going to need a pretty good tank to show for that one. Yeah, I don't know. 635 on the high end.
Yeah, we're definitely going to need a good tank.
That's like 2,000 points of damage per hit, per swing or whatever. He also has Blinding Fear and Gravity Flex, just to throw in a little bit of stuns on all the casters, so maybe we can get out of aggro range or spellcasting range on that one. He does drop some pretty decent stuff though. It looks like drops a Warrior Shadow Knight breastplate, Gather Shadows. That's kind of nice. Argent Defender, 3349, two-handed. Water Sprinkler of the Forgiven, which cast a tone. A lot of mobs in that zone cast that one. Note for the Prince. Assigned Scroll, and that's the piece that I need for my epic. Vibrating Gauntlets of the Infused, which are ultra rare. Transmute Hammer. Kind of cool. Only has 1 charge. 23 AC, 10 strength, 10 stamina, 20 wisdom, and 50 mana. Plus a whole bunch of resist. So you can switch it back and forth between the hammer and the gauntlets. Yeah, it's not bad. Except it's ultra rare. Now you will get bad faction over here, Brood of the Dezauk and the Sonarch Collective, -30. But you do get good faction with the Goblins of Mountain Death. Alright, let me see. Not all. You said Princess is on?
Yeah, he said he can hear us in Discord, but can't speak in Discord.
Oh, okay. Not all. If are you having issues with your internet, man? You look like you got kicked out earlier. I am in Cobalt Scar, if you don't mind picking me up when you get a chance. Let's see. I think the Gauntlet's Hammer is what Cypher was looking for. Yeah, he's been trying to get that for a while. He's killed that guy, I think 4 or 5 times now, and he's not seen those Gauntlets drop once. So when they say ultra rare, I guess they really mean it.
Can you hear me at all now?
Yeah, yeah, you sound fine.
Well, anyway, you're in Cobalt Square?
Mm-hmm. So did you figure out what was wrong with it, or are you using your phone?
No, it's push to talk, and I have to be on the window for some reason to talk. I have to like tab over to the Discord to talk.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. You could try open mic. It sounds like it's coming through loud and clear.
Open mic won't work. I don't know why not. It used to, but it won't anymore. I don't know what I did to it.
I'm not sure on that one. I know we got Octo and Flats in there, and one of them had an issue with Skype. He had to go into his Windows 10 setting and allow the microphone to be used for that very specific program. I'm not sure if you're using Windows 10 or not, or if that's even a thing. We do have another suggestion from Jacob. He says, tell him to make Discord run as administrator. So when you click on Discord to run, make sure you right click it and say open as administrator.
I'm just using the website. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I need to do the app. I never downloaded the app.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, the app, it's up to you. It's not that big. It doesn't take very long to download. I don't really use Discord all that often, but I figured, why not have the app rather than always have to load up onto a web page. I think there's a link at the top of the webpage too to download it. Whatever's easier on you at this point.
I'm pretty tech unsavvy, and I was able to do it, so you should be able to do it, Nodal.
I think we're pretty much all tech unsavvy except for the guys that happen to not be here tonight. Chupo would probably just be laughing at us at this point. Oh, Princess Leia got buns, hon. Let me see if Shy is on. She might be able to come out and possibly tank for us. Okay, so I think he might be downloading it now because he's no longer in the channel.
So yeah, he just dropped.
And for those of you who are just joining us, remember, guys, it's going to start off slow here. We're just getting formed up, so give us a little bit, 20, 30, 40 minutes to get everybody to the zone line, get everybody buffed up, and find out who's going to be in what groups, and especially who we have coming out. And you said Octo might come out. What's he doing right now? What's he up to?
They are killing Vindy. I don't know if he's still over there or not. Let's see.
What do you think they're after most of all in that kill? Because I've seen only 2 items drop off of Vindy, the breastplate and the earring. I'm not sure if he has other loot, but they're both pretty amazing.
My guess is the breastplate, but that's what I think Octo actually wears, the breastplate.
Oh, okay. Now I knew the breastplate was amazing for warriors and shamans. I do believe a Shadow Knight won it once, so maybe pretty good for them too. But that earring was really nice, and it's tradable too, whereas the breastplate's not.
Yeah, I've seen it for sale a few times, like 70, 80,000.
I believe it. I've seen the breastplate drop 4 times, and the earring only once.
Yeah, it's pretty rare. There are 4 other people, all paradigm shift, and looks like they're just camping the front there at the fort.
So he says he can't hear now. I can't even find a chat using the app. I can't even find a chat using the app. What does that mean? You can't find the channel?
You may need to invite him again. Even though, well... No, that can't be.
Okay, so he says don't even see a chat channel. Only posting ones. The text ones. It shows that he's on. So how do I send him a link to the channel?
I have no idea.
Instant invite, maybe? Alright, copy. Paste it. Let's see if he got that. Let's see. Lumberjack says, dude, just started using P99 because the servers were down on live. You on Blue? Yes, we definitely are playing on Blue. Blue is the player versus environment server. Red is the player versus player server. Never really been all that big into player versus player. Did try it out for a little while. Did you get the link I sent you? I closed Skype. So it doesn't look like he got the link on there. Could he be logged into a different username, maybe? I mean, is there a different username for the webpage and the app? I would imagine it'd be the same.
Yeah, I would. Maybe he's not logged in, like not into. I don't know. He's a mod. Does that matter? He should be able. Maybe he has to log in separately. I really don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what he says on this. I believe so. Shows me, but he did not get the message. Let me just send him a straight up message. This is the beginning of your direct message history. I mean, I'm sending him messages and they're not showing up. I'm gonna start running over. Let's see. Does he need a port? Looks like actually he's getting attacked. Yeah, he is. All right. Going back to try to save him. But he might die here. Holy crap. I don't think I'm going to get there in time. I got it. Alright, so he got attacked immediately upon getting into the zone, and the very first thing it stripped was his Spirit of Wolf. But I gotta root it. See if I can find him. Dude, it's still faster than I am, even without Spirit of Wolf. So he either went link dead or he evac'd out. Either way, he's not in my group anymore. It was way too fast for a camp. No, it shows that he's still on. Yeah, so he's not getting my messages on here. I think he may have created a different account. So I'll send him a message here in a second on the EQ.
Yeah, I even tried to like set up a new call for him. Didn't work.
So I'm going to have him send me a message on Discord, although it doesn't really show any of us on his side. So is there a... Oh, man. What is my name on here? It's like a handle, right? Not just your name?
Should be, yeah, it should be very bottom left, and then it's your name, and then like a 4-digit number.
Very bottom left. That's just to create or join another channel. Oh, there we go. There's Donald. Sent me a message. Yep, can't find any of the chat groups. How about this? All right, so he's no longer on anymore.
It's exciting TV, man.
You know, that's why I told people it was going to be a little bit. We started it up just to let people know we were getting in position, and if they wanted to come out, they still had plenty of time to do so, because it always takes us forever to coordinate our efforts and get things going. Of course, everybody else is already there except for me and Nodal, so really it's just me slowing everybody down.
Well, right now it's just me. I think 2Link was coming.
Yeah, I did tell him to let me get there before he sends out the call to Aftermath, just because I know they can coordinate their efforts and get to the locations they need to get there really quickly. And the last thing I want is for them to be sitting there waiting for 20 minutes for me to get there, because I'm slow as all get out. Plus, like you guys said, you know, Octo is killing Vindy at the moment, so he's doing something for the next little bit. But Lumberjack, welcome to Everquest P99. The addiction is real. Play with moderation, but definitely have some fun, man. And if you are on, definitely hit me up with a message sometime, and we'll see if we can put together a little group and hang out with you, me, and the gang. Have not even been paying attention to my guy and where he's running. I hope I'm still going in the right direction. Let's see, live server just came back up. Started to log in. Turned it down to play my new P99 Druid. Nice. It's going to be a little bit of a shock to your system, though, coming from live, I imagine. A lot of niceties you get on live that you're not going to have here. The maps are probably one of the biggest things that we hear people come from live miss the most. We could hear you click in, Noddle. Welcome to the channel. Finally got you in there.
Can you hear me though?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Jesus Christ, dude. It's ridiculous.
That was a little bit of an effort there, I think, on your half.
It was horrible. I had to download like 3 different app things. It kept taking me from app to app to... I don't even know, dude. I don't know what I did. I just kept clicking buttons, and it worked.
Alright, well, we got you in here. Appreciate you making the effort on that one. Not sure what you downloaded, though. You should only had to download one.
I had the app, and it wouldn't... I couldn't find the chat thing, so then it said you need to download like a mobile app or something. So I clicked on that, and then when I got there, it says you need to download this for push to talk. So I had to download that, and after all that, I could see the channel and get into it. So it was like 3 downloads, and I kept getting this can't find web page screen kept popping up all over the place. JavaScript error. I'm like, what is going on? So anyway, it's working. There you go.
No, we got you in. That's all that matters. Did you need a port over to Skyfire?
No.
Oh,
No,
there's
a hammer.
There's Tara right there, and I just completely and totally trained her. Hope she is actually awake.
Good job, bro.
I didn't think anybody was going to be at the zone line. And I don't have any more charges on my Invis mask, otherwise I would have put that up. Lumberjack, sorry, should have said progression, live progression, not live. Alright, well, Tara may need a res here in a second. Go ahead and invite you into the group, Shix. Do you need any buffs? Agilism?
I have 0 buffs.
Alright, well, let me give you some junk buffs. Although I've heard it doesn't work that way anymore. They don't actually strip the top buff anymore. They just strip, like, tiers, you know? Like the lowest level buff tends to get rid of. They didn't even aggro me. Ah, there's Tara. We are in Discord. Tara, if you want to join us over here, I definitely appreciate you coming out and joining. We could definitely use more people.
Well, you got Tara into the game? What'd you do that? How'd you do that, dude?
I don't know. I hit her up on Skype, but she never replied back, so I thought maybe she wasn't going to be able to join us today. Still haven't heard back from Cypher. His connection's, you know, not great. I think Cypher was going to bring his rogue, too.
You probably need someone for the door, don't you?
Yeah, that's why he was going to bring that guy.
That makes sense.
Did you say you needed a port or no?
Oh, no, I got a hammer. I'm already in Skyfire.
Ah, there we go. There's Terror. I guess let me tell Two-Link to throw out the call.
Oh, they're still killing Vindy. It might be a few minutes.
Ah, no worries, man. Got some time to kill. We could put on, one of our favorite games here while we wait. You guys know what I'm talking about. Gems. Although, I would have loved to have seen a Dr. Mario version of this on here. Especially based off of the different classes that you could play. If you were playing a healer curing an illness or diseases, would have made more sense. If you were a tank, possibly fighting some type of mob would have been nice to see. I can start us off super simple. Let me go ahead and get Terror with ageism as well. Now, have you done this fight before, Shix? You might be okay. What about you, Noddle? Terror? Either one?
I've done it with the guild. I think the pulls are I think moving to the room if you don't pull at the zone line. I don't know how you're going to end up being able to do it. I think moving into the room is kind of the roughs, to get there. And then the pulling of the actual royals are pretty tough too.
So the pools is what... Sorry, I was looking at a text that somebody just sent me. The pools is the hardest part?
And getting to the room, because not only do you have to either clear a crap ton of mobs or you have to invis to it, which you know how that goes, invising a whole raid to a certain place. Then once you're there, you have to stand in a certain spot. If you move or go too far one way or another, you aggro everything and everyone dies.
Well, as far as the invis goes, you really can't if there's any dogs up. You got to kill those first. But if you do have somebody that pulls, then a lot of that's made easy.
No, I'm talking about everything inside the locked door. I'm not even talking about the clearing to the locked door is the easy part compared to once you get behind the locked door.
Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah, somebody was saying that they could pull to the zone line if they had the right faction. I think Octo was the one that volunteered to do that. So if he is able to come out, that might make it easier for us, right? Just pulling one mob straight to the zone line. Mm-hmm. He apparently gates, though. So if we make any mistakes, it could be very, very bad. Hey, you think you can tank him?
No.
I was looking at how much damage he does. Apparently, he hits for around 200 to 600 points of damage, and he does 4 hits per attack. So,
yeah, that's like if he does 4 for 600, that's more than all the life I have right now.
Really, you don't have? Well, if I give you symbols, you might have a little bit more.
Yeah.
Keep you alive. We'll get it. I guess Terror can't talk on here.
I can hear you. I can hear her.
Can you?
Yeah, I can hear her.
Let me look on my end then. Maybe I have her.
Can she hear me?
It shows her mic is muted on my end.
No, I said, can you hear me, Tara? Not him. Why did you mute her, dude? What'd she do to you?
This is my first time in his Discord, so I don't even know how. I don't even know how he has me on mute because this is my first time ever on this channel.
There we go. Yeah, I must have had you on mute or something. I have no idea. I don't use Discord, so that had to have been like a weird error bug or something. We'll blame it on the program.
Had me on mute the whole time too, if I had to guess.
Nah, because I wasn't the only one that couldn't hear you that day. So
I am in Chardok. Did everybody zone in before I train this place?
Mm-hmm. I think so. And I should have been sitting down, bedding up this whole time instead of been standing there like a noob.
This is gonna go well, isn't it?
No, we're all gonna die.
Well, I mean, the great thing about this is it's not completely reliant on me. I just kind of heal some people in the background, and it seems like most of the effort's going to be in the pooling.
How to be optimistic, sir. It's
like
going to be great. I have nothing to do with it.
Well, the less I can screw up, the better the raid will go, I think.
That might be a true statement, sir. No, I'm just joking.
Let me go ahead and get Age of Lism on you as well.
But you got me here, so I could, mess that up for you. Just saying.
I don't know, pretty good group so far. We've got a bard, a monk, a cleric, and a druid, so you got a little bit of all the buffs except for enchanter and shamans. It's the majority of them, actually. Remember, guys, if you're watching and you want to come out, there's still time. We're going to do Chardok Royals, and hopefully, if we're lucky, get me the signed scroll that I need for my epic piece. And then after that, it's just saving up about 10 to 15k to afford the Ragefire Heart. So,
there's plenty of time. Probably eat dinner, come back, watch a movie.
Or
we still be setting up.
You guys can stay and watch me do gyms for about an hour and a half until everybody gets here.
We could kill the entry mobs, experience, and maybe get some loot.
Sure.
If you guys are up for it, I don't know.
Yeah, I am.
Give me a doggo and I'll have extra DPS.
I don't see one around the corner here. We'll just grab this first mob.
You're a brave little girl, aren't you?
The ducks don't hit too hard, do they?
They hurt.
If one of you can dispel this guy, he's got a damage shield.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll get it on there. Should be good to go now. It's a nice zone. Just kind of way out of any like normal run spots. Holy crap, Donald, you went down pretty fast there. What did he get you with?
Ice come me or something. I don't know. I didn't look.
Yeah, he's a wizard.
It's about half your damage. So do you need any more of those illusions on your bard? Like, what's the one that you really want to get besides Gnome?
I need to get the XR one. I don't think I'll get Gnome anytime soon.
Because that one's going like in the hundreds of thousands, right?
It's a sleeper tomb. Does that? I don't even know. Does that drop after they woke the sleeper, or maybe it still drops? I don't know. I'm not even sure. I think I had it on live, but I bought it, so I didn't pick it up. I did loot the barbarian mask on live, but you have to kill AOW, right, or whatever, in the arena or wherever there.
Right.
Kale. So those two would be cool. Like the two I don't have, but an XR mask I still need to get. So that's kind of, if I'm saving for anything right now for Nano, it's probably the XR mask.
Is that your favorite one?
I like the water one actually, man. It's pretty cool.
Isn't that the one that drops off the Hunter Forager cycle?
Yep. Did somebody already clear down here, dude?
There's been a couple people come through.
Some things are down. I actually killed that mob and looted a mask, and I gave it to someone else, so. Mistakes were made.
Who'd you give it to? Oh, we got a pop. We got a pop.
I had just, that was when I was playing my warrior a lot, and I had just won the breastplate and the guild raid. So the guild gave me all my gems for my warrior's BP.
Ooh, nice.
So I gave them the mask so they could sell it to get the money back for the gems. So mistakes were made.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was, the guildies were with me when it dropped. So I was trying to do a thing of faith. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I know you're trying to be nice on that one. It might have been the right thing to do. Those are super rare, though, so it's kind of hard to get.
Yeah. And they only sell for like 8 to 10K. So if I, If I save for it, I could get it, or I could go over and try to farm it again. Farming it is a pain in the butt, man.
And it looks like you got to farm it for a while. That one guy, when we went to go get those Seb keys for the open Seb key giveaway, that guy said he had been there for 3 days. That's rough.
Remember, we didn't have one name that whole cycle, and we keyed, what, like 10 people or
Yeah,
something
10
like
or 11
that
people
night?
for sure, yeah.
I didn't have one named out of both cycles.
And when the name spawns, he doesn't always drop it either. So, yeah, I mean, just
Right.
might be better off going to Seb for 3 days and saving up like the 7 or 8K. You probably have more than that by the end of 3 days.
Or port for like 2 days.
It's kind of a shame that that's a faster way of doing it, but, you know, there's not too many people on the server that actually need it. Only bards, rogues, right? Rogues can use it.
Yep.
Enchanters? No, right?
No, just rogues and bards is all this.
I'm getting a little bit of experience here. Did you max out your experience on Nano yet?
Oh, yeah. Till I die. Then I'll need some more, maybe.
You need to get your warrior some experience at some point here.
He was pretty close to getting 57 when we went to Seb the other day. Like, just a few kills away. Probably one more session with him and he'll get 57.
Ouch. All right, so it looks like maybe another 20 minutes because they wiped on Vindy, which, you know, it happens. If something goes wrong, aggro isn't quite held right. Somebody in the Sea Hill chain goes link dead at just the worst possible time.
You're not supposed to advertise that.
It happens, you know. It makes them look more human, right? Because they make mistakes just like all of us.
I don't make mistakes.
It's clear to the castle, so we'll just wait for these respawns. I don't assume you guys want to move in.
No, I mean, but if you want to pull all the way back.
Yeah, I will. There's a group at the castle.
Oh, okay. That looks like my guild, actually, so.
Hey.
They probably don't know you.
No, they probably don't. I don't know them.
They might have showed up and started clearing for you, dude, actually.
I doubt it.
Maybe.
Yeah, I bet they'd be surprised if I walked up there. They'd be like, oh my god, who are you?
Just put anonymous on, dude. That way they don't know.
I think they can still see, actually, right? You just click on somebody and do / who all guild or something, right?
Mm-hmm. I think that works.
What about you, Tara? Is there anything on your tune you're looking forward to getting?
No.
Not, what level are you? 56?
No, I'm 52.
52? Oh, well, at 56, you get some nice stuff.
Like what?
Your evac, right? Or is it 57?
That's 57.
Oh, okay.
57, you can make some
She,
decent plat.
she was doing her epic pretty hard before, you know? I remember
Oh.
her doing a couple epic fights or whatever on the Druid.
Still need a few more pieces on that one. What's the corrupted brownies or?
Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah, the seahorse one in Kedge was kind of a pain.
That was fun, actually, man. I mean, we didn't get the Druid piece, but that was fun going to Kedge.
Oh, yeah, if you go there with the group, it gives you something to do in between spawns. If you go there by yourself, it's kind of a boring camp, just floating around in the water. I liked it, though, until we were leaving, and then got completely turned around, and thankfully nobody died, but we got close, didn't we, there, I think?
It was fun.
Yeah, we should go back to that zone at some point in the future. Give it another go. Possibly if we have the right classes to take on Finny, which would have been cool to do.
Oh, that'd been amazing.
I hear he's up a lot of the time and nobody kills him, so I don't think it's as highly contested as it used to be. So fairly decent chance of us going in there and possibly, if the timing is right, getting them. Same thing with Vilefang. If we happen to go to Dragon Necropolis at just the right time, we could possibly get a Vilefang kill and get some infestations for some of our tunes. Not that you need it on your bard, right? Because you already have one?
Yeah.
You don't have it on your warrior, though, right?
I think everybody has a warrior that could use one, to be honest.
Well, I think your warrior probably benefit from it more than mine. I mean, yours is 55, 56? I think you got 56, right?
Yeah, 56 right now. Almost 57. I got some plat to buy a Frostbringer. I think they're less than 2k now, so I might just buy him that and see how that works too.
Frostbringer is pretty nice. I mean, you should really have that by now. I can't believe you're using the Venomous Axe this whole time.
It still procs, so
it ain't bad, but the other one seems to give me aggro like nobody's business.
I should try it, just see how it works out.
The only other thing you might be able to upgrade to is that spine weapon, and then, like, you know, if you have a lot of buddy on you, the Wave Crasher maybe.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of money on me.
I don't know, that spine one, when I look at the stats, it looks okay. It has some nice stats to it. I'm just not sure if that's the best one to spend the money on, or if you just need to save up, you know, the other, what is it, like 8-9k to buy the Wave Crasher from the price.
I think, is the spine the one that drops on Dragon Necropolis? Because we could go farm them too. Mm-hmm. Those are actually easier to get than the infestation.
I guess just because the infestation only spawns every 24 hours.
Yeah, mobs are always up. Well, until you kill them and then they respawn. So.
But what is the drop rate on that thing? Because it has to be pretty high if it's that valuable. Or pretty low, I should say.
We went there with Second Sons, and we went down the little path and kind of exploring or whatever. And that night we got two of the whips, maybe three, at least two, and two of the breastplates off the spiders too. So, in one night, of course, there was 2.5 groups or something like that when we did that. That was back in their younger date, you know, and they were just starting to raid a little bit and stuff.
You got 2 breastplates in one night? I mean, we killed those spiders for a long time and didn't see anything off of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's some good luck right there. That's like when we went to the Kale Plate House. We got, you know, a couple breastplates, and I think it was like 3 pans, and dude, we got everything that night.
I have the Prince on track. I don't have anybody else on track. I don't know if my track just sucks or what, but I do have him on track.
It's supposed to be, what is it, a 3-hour spawn? Let me look up just to see.
No, they're all up. I see the Prince and the Queen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Overking would be up too, because pretty much all in the same area. At least the King and the Queen.
Now, if we're having Aftermath come out with a few of their guys to help us out, is there any guild that we should not invite out? Like they're not getting along with right now? And
you're AC Gamer, dude. You get along with everybody.
I get along with every dude. Doesn't mean they get along with everybody. I just want to make sure I don't invite somebody out that they have a problem with.
I mean, I think the people who come out to maybe help you would be the ones that would not have a problem with anybody too. Maybe? I don't know.
I'll put
or at least they know what they're getting into. You know what I mean? They should.
Let me see. I need to put an overlay if I open up my chat. Let me look at this real quick. I think I have one.
You act like it's like the Bloods versus the Crips, and you're like having an ice cream party in the middle of town or something.
Have you
inviting everybody over? What am I gonna do?
You know, if you have an ice cream party, I like to believe that they'd both come together and at least have a cone before they go back to shooting each other, but you never know. Media source. Nope, that's not right. I don't know what that is. Nope, definitely don't want to use that one.
I think there's only 4 spawns between the entrance and the castle, so it's pretty slow going.
Oh, hey now. Can you guys still hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I was getting notifications for the other things, and I muted the server, so I was making sure I didn't screw something up.
All right, we'll leave that there for a second. Hola, do. All right, sent out the call. Let's see if they boot me out of the guild immediately for not knowing who the heck I am.
Say what? They realize you're in zone or something?
No, I sent out a message to the guild.
Oh.
They like the idea of a blood and crypt ice cream party.
What kind of ice cream would you serve, dude? Don't pick wrong.
Is there a right one to that one? Because I don't think there is, man. I don't think you can just go with chocolate or vanilla or strawberry. I think you got to have a little mix of all of it. Give these guys some options.
So you're a Neapolitan guy, is what you're trying to say.
Nah, not necessarily, because you got to go with a few of those different flavor ice creams. Some chocolate chip.
That's my favorite flavor, actually.
Neapolitan?
Yeah.
Go with some Rocky Road in there.
What movie was that where the guy opens his freezer to get ice cream and he had like 20 boxes of Neapolitan and they all had strawberry in them still? I forget what movie. Everything else was missing.
What a weirdo.
Did he live with somebody else? Was somebody else eating all of it and leaving him the strawberries?
I can't remember. It was hilarious, though.
I always wanted a fridge just for like laugh's sake, like they had in the Goonies. When you open it up, it was just filled with those like small containers of ice cream. Doubt we could do the hallway with the pipe, right? I think we could, actually.
Would help to have a little more DPS.
I gotta use Rocky Road to describe their path to ruin. And then Cookies and Cream to describe their future.
Oh, dude, Cookies and Cream's horrible.
Oh, I love Cookies and Cream. That's my favorite one.
I think it's peaches and cream.
Peaches and cream ain't bad. As long as it's fresh and not frozen.
Ugh. That's weird.
All right. Well, we had a huge response to that message I sent.
Couple, who are you? Or what?
No, absolutely nothing. They were talking before, and then they went super quiet after I did that. So they love me. My guild is all about. They have no idea who I am.
I mean, you just randomly ask for help with an epic and they don't know who you are. You're probably going to have it, man.
I wasn't thinking anything else differently, but figured I'd throw it in there because you guys are always giving me crap about not talking to my guild. So at least now I can say when I talk to them, I get crickets.
We just wonder why you're in a guild that you never interact with. That's all.
I joined because Cypher got me into it, and
yeah, and Cypher hasn't been in it for months now.
I know, but I'm like too lazy to boot myself out of it, and I just asked him for help on an epic, so it'd be rude to leave.
Yeah,
I got reasons.
That's a reason to leave, right? You get no response. You just
yeah, stupid reasons.
Strike screaming like caps lock. I can't believe you're not helping me. I'm out of here. And then see if anybody gives you a tell. Like, are you all right, buddy?
Did you get off your meds? Need a little bit of go calm down in the corner, man.
You would think you would get a response, at least from the 5 people that are down at the castle that are in your guild.
I think they're just trying to figure out who I am. If they got somebody in there by mistake.
I probably think you're another guild spy, dude.
They could be wondering how I got to level 60 without an epic. Which, they all make valid points, but at the same time, I think it's kind of impressive to get to level 60 without an epic. Means you did things the hard way, the slow way, the right way. Because on live, there was a lot of people that did not have an epic. All the way up to level 60.
Or it means you have no friends. Her.
Well, now what you do is you sacrifice yourself down to 50. Oh, I guess you can't after 60, right?
Well, you could kill yourself down to, 57, 58, whatever it is?
No,
Yeah,
you can't. You can't suck.
You
at
can't-
Level 60.
You can't sack,
Right,
but
but
you
You
can
have to
kill
lose
yourself.
your level.
So yeah, you die a couple times and then sack yourself to 50 and then just give away the emeralds.
Okay.
That's the hard way.
That sounds extremely
That
fun.
sounds like something AC would do.
I don't know about giving away the emeralds.
Make it a little harder.
Oh, you know you would.
I mean, I like to
Give
buy some
everything
stuff.
away.
I still got to buy the Ragefire heart, so, you got to have a little bit of flat to do that. That's 15k right there. I'm going to have to spend like 3 or 4 days down in Seb just to get that.
If you get the right spell, it'd be alright.
Yeah. You still have to win, and you guys know how my randoms are. I might have better luck in CE, but I don't know. CE is just a lot of busy work. Like, you never get to sit down and enjoy a room. You're just constantly moving the whole time. So my guild is talking, but they completely ignored my question. It went on to back to their topic.
Makes sense, dude, if you think about it.
I think it does.
Sorry.
I should have asked them if they like pudding.
Or Neapolitan ice cream.
What's your favorite, man?
Like chocolate marshmallow, but there's one by Ben and Jerry's called Fish Food. It's excellent. But it's got chocolate marshmallow, caramel, and little fudge-shaped fish. It's amazing, actually.
Wow. So like heavy, rich chocolate ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
And Shix, you said... oh, go ahead.
You can feel yourself dying as you eat it. You know what I mean? Like as you take a bite.
No, you're supposed to say you feel yourself living.
No, it's dying, dude. Trust me.
Death by chocolate. Then Shix, yours was what, peaches and cream?
Oh no, I was being sarcastic, but I like all ice cream pretty much.
So you don't have a favorite at all? Nothing that just kind of stands out above the rest when you go in?
Anything with chocolate in it, pretty much.
Got a bunch of chocolate lovers.
There's actually the brand I buy here. It's called I don't even know what it's called, but it's the actual flavor is called Death by Chocolate. It's pretty good. It's like brownies and fudge in chocolate ice cream.
Nice. Now, do you let it get to the point where it's like soft serve before you eat something like that, or is it like super hard?
No, I like to let it thaw out a little bit.
Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.